So before starting withdraw.js script, I have missed one thing here, that if we need to add some test ether in our account, as I already have, so I have deployed it using them. But if you have zero Goerli Ethereum here, then you can use this website to get it. So here it is. You need to first log in here using your Alchemy account. Then you need to put your public address. Let's put it, copy it here, here, and press here, and click on it. Let's see. We have 0.1423. Now let's wait for it. Yes, so we got some more ether. Now we have zero point 0.3. So that's how you can get your test ether. zero point 0.2 gold ether per day. Excuse me. Now let's move on. Okay. I implement a withdraw script. Later on, when you publish, you need to collect we need to collect all the awesome tips that our friends and fans are leaving us. You can write another hard script to do this. Okay. Now let's write it. Withdraw.js. Okay. So let's read it. The most important part of the script is when we calling the withdraw tips function to pull money out from our contract balance and send it over to the owner's wallet. If there are no funds in the contract, we avoid attempting to withdraw so that we don't spend and gas fee unnecessary. So when you run the script, you will see the output like this. Okay, let's run the script to see the output. Okay, but we didn't add the network Goerli flag this time, and that's because our script hard code is the network configuration directly inside the logic. So here it is. Okay. Note that we didn't add the network Goerli flag this time, and that's because our script hard code is the network configuration directly inside the logic. Great, now we have the way to rescue the contract tips. Let's move on to the DApp part of this project so that we can share our tipping page with all our friends. Build a front, buy me a copy website, DApp, and Ethers.js. Okay. For this website portion, in order to keep things simple and clean, we are going to use an amazing tool for spinning up demo projects quickly called Replit ID. Okay. You can also view the full code here. After forking the Replit, you should be taking an ID where you can see the code. Okay, let's open it. As I've already made the account, so that's why I'm here. You can also create it. That's application from Alchemy. Now what we need to do is to fork this application. Just paste it and just fork. Okay, so it's a browser based code editor. Great tool to start with. uh, let's run it to see. It's compiling. Okay, great. So it's compiled successfully. The sample app that provided by Alchemy. Now let's see. It's doing head refresh, hot refresh. Just click it and save it. So here it is. You can see the text. I have removed that mark, then control Z again. Let's edit again. Okay, now let's build it. This part of the tutorial will look quickly and will be quick and fun. We are doing to update a couple of variables so it is connected to the smart contract. We deployed earlier parts of the project and so that it shows your own name and the webs and your name on the website. Let's get everything hooked up and working first, and then I'll explain you what going on in each part. Here's the changes we need to make. Update the contract address. Let's change the contract address. uh, why it is not working? Let's have some issue in it. Okay, so let's copy this contract address from here and paste it here. Okay, okay, we have changed the contact address. Excuse me. Right now the site has my name all over it. Find and replace that Albert and replace with your name. Let's replace it. Okay, find it and replace all. Okay, so it's replaced successfully. Now let's move on. Ensure that contract ABI matches in utils buymecoffee.js JSON file. This is also a key thing to check, especially when you make changes to your smart contract later on. The ABI is the application binary interface, which is just a fancy way telling our front end code what kind of functions are available to call on the smart contract. The ABI is generated inside a JSON file when the smart contract is compiled. You can find it back in the smart contract folder to the path. Let's see. Here it is. You can see that here it is. Whenever you change your smart contract utils and deploy, your ABI will change as well. Copy that over and paste it in utils by configuration. So here it is. Here's the file. Okay. Now let's just copy this file and let's replace it from here. Okay. So we have paste our contract ABI file here. Okay. Now let's move on to the next step.